What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Knighthood. So it's been quite a while since we last visited this title, and the story behind that is actually a pretty interesting one because I never quit Knighthood because I wasn't having fun or I didn't think the game was good. The number one reason that I quit, and I feel like a lot of my guildmates and Discord members quit this game, was because 7 Deadly Sins came out. So I was having a ton of fun with Knighthood. I was playing it every single day. I was making videos, I was making guides, but in the back of my head, I was like, let's not get too comfortable, FG. 7 Deadly Sins came out. And back then, you gotta remember, 7 Deadly Sins had so much hype behind it, so many pre-registrations, so many people were looking forward to this game that not only do I think a lot of people quit this game to go play 7 Deadly Sins, I also feel like a lot of people didn't even want to download this game in the first place because they knew 7 Deadly Sins was right around the corner. So I absolutely think this game was a victim of circumstance and timing that it didn't really deserve because the game was good then, and it's actually even better now because they've added a lot more features, a lot more streamlining as well, and of course FG's favorite, a little bit of quality of life. So let's go ahead and jump back on into Knighthood. Now this game actually is very streamlined when it comes to the home screen. All you gotta do is click alerts and it lets you know exactly what's going on inside the world. So right now there's this roaming monster, and this icon right over here represents that this monster right now is actually an event one. So if I defeat this boss, I'm gonna get some event currency, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So here's the event currency in question. I have a few bonus objectives that it wants me to do, which I may or may not do. Defeat with an axe, got it. Defeat with a strong versus outlaw hero equipped, got it again. And regain health. What if I don't take any damage? All right, so I actually forgot everything. Axe, all right, I got an axe. So do I have an outlaw axe? So this game is very, very like, you know, like in games where you have to match elemental, you know, fire, water, forest, that type of thing to do the max damage. It's kind of like that, but you match them based on the race of the monster that you're fighting, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and use my demon axe because this is an axe, so that's gonna give me a better bonus for this encounter. Also gonna do strong versus outlaw as well. So as far as like outlaw heroes in my lineup, I got one there. I think he's actually on a dispatch mission though. So I think I'm gonna get bamboozled. But for the sake of the YouTube, we're gonna make it happen regardless. Yeah, he's on a, that's okay. For the sake of the YouTube, we're gonna make it happen. Don't do this. What I just did right here, you don't wanna do it. I had him on a dispatch mission, and basically what I did was just speed up the dispatch mission and bring him home early. You definitely don't wanna do that. So here we are in a combat, ladies and gentlemen. So let me kind of show you the breakdown here. Obviously, I've recorded videos on Knighthood before, so if you want more of a breakdown of what combat is like, definitely check out those videos, but I give you kind of a crash course right now. Every single turn, you have 4 actions, and everything you do takes an action. Whether you use potions, whether you attack the enemy's HP, whether you attack the enemy's shield, or summon one of your heroes. They all take one action, and you're trying to do the most amount of damage you possibly can to defeat the encounter, right? So for example, this guy over here has a blue shield, right? So if I swipe up, I do damage towards his shield. If I just click, I do damage versus his HP. And so it's kind of like this song and dance where you're trying to do as much damage as you possibly can to the enemies in the fewest turns as possible. Now, I actually screwed that up because I was distracted, FG. What I should have did right when I killed that guy was bounce over here to the next mob. But I'll show you that in action a little bit later. So there you go. That is my turn. I've used all 4 of my actions. So I'll get hit by a little bit of damage here. Both of them are attacking my shield, so no big deal there. So hit there, 1 towards his shield, 1 towards him, and then bounce over here to the next mob as well. If you chain your attacks together, you do way more damage. I also have my heroes here, so during the course of battle, they will charge up and allow me to do other attacks as well. And those all take actions, including, like, once again, my attacks, my shield breakers, heroes, potions, ultimate attacks. Everything takes actions, and you have to min-max those actions to do as much damage as you possibly can in the fewest turns as possible. So I'm gonna go over here, right? Basic attack, because he has no shield. And then on my 4th hit, I'm gonna go ahead and summon my hero, which did, like, almost no damage, but that's okay. That is all right. I need to regain some HP. Did I bring a health potion with me? I didn't even bring a health potion. So I definitely can't do that additional bonus thing there. So I did all of my attacks. My 4th attack, I'll go ahead and summon my ultimate. Let's go for our guy here who's strong against outlaws, which will do as much damage as possible, but this guy's a boss, right? So it's gonna be a little bit harder to do damage here. All right, we are good to go. And we're just gonna just combo in some basic attacks. Once again, chain in our heroes here to do some debuffs, a little bit of damage. If only I would have brought one health potion. I knew better. I knew better for sure. And down goes one of the event bosses. G to the G. Very nice. Got yourself a little bit of experience points there. You also get, let's see, we got some gold for doing that first thing with defeat the enemy with an axe. You got a little EXP potion for your heroes for doing the outlaw thing, but I didn't do the regain health thing, but that's okay. And there goes my 200 event points. So that is kind of what's going on in the game at the moment. If we go back over here to the home screen, like I mentioned, a lot of easy quality of life here. So the event right now is called the Lost Sands. And as you guys can see, very Battle Pass-esque. There's a free path over here. So as you do things that I just showed you right there, like defeating bosses or doing your dailies, things of that nature, you're going to build up this event currency. And as you go down this line, you're going to get chests. You're going to get different heroes here as well. More chests, more upgrades, some cosmetics for your characters as well, different weapons, all kinds of stuff. And of course, there's a paid track as well, but FG's okay with it because it's the right price, right? $5. This is like, all battle passes need to be under double digits. No more than $9 on any game. I'm talking about Exos Heroes 2. All the games out there, a battle pass should be so cheap that it's just like, yeah, why not? It should be a purchase like that. It shouldn't be a purchase that you're contemplating. So shout out to Knighthood for making it really easy, only $4.99. So shout out to them on that one. It also tells you what's coming up soon as well. So in 18 hours, this portal siege is coming. I wasn't around the first time when this happened. I just defeated that roaming monster, so you can see that he's currently away. I can go fight a guild boss as well to get some more point. It's really so streamlined. Like, even if you are brand new, right? And this is a problem that a lot of games have. They start adding a ton of content that it starts to get really, really like hard to keep up with it all. Oh man, come on, guild boss. Man, I'm in a booty guild. None of the bosses are summoned. I got kicked out of my own guild. So, well, unfortunately, if I could fight that boss there, that would allow me to get even more points there. And then what else is going on in this event here? So, guild boss, and then on 8/28, there's more events coming soon to help you get even more. Like, this event lasts 32 days. So there's a lot going on. There's some side stories that are going to start tomorrow. I'm actually kind of curious about that because there were no side stories when I played the game the first time. And there's event chests as well, because you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. For the sake of the YouTube. Show you what the summonings are like. So a Lost Sands chest is what we got out of that. So let's go over to our vault. And let's see what's in these things here. All right. Here's a full summoning animation. And we got ourselves 1,000 event points, so it kind of feeds into each other. And then we also have a Shard of Blaine, which is another hero character. So speaking of heroes, let's talk about that as well. What the? Dude, I thought it was bugged for a second. I'm like, nah, dude, dude's just so big, he goes off the screen. Shout out to Blaine there with Thud. Hey, man, how you doing? He waved at me. Thud and Smash, Strong versus Goblins. All right, that's kind of cool. So back over here to the home screen. Once again, streamlining is the meal of the day when it comes to this game. So Explore is your basic story mode. Of course, Arena is PvP. I just showed you Guild, but I'm not in an active guild, it looks like, so can't really show you too much there. There's also hunts as well. So the cool thing about these hunts is that once you defeat them, once you 3-star them, it's FG's favorite thing. You never got to do them again. So if I want to get more fragments of this hero right over here, all I got to do, go to a stage that I've already 3-starred, hit that raid all button, and I'm done. You know FG hates repeating things that he's already proven that he's strong enough to beat. So this is perfect, and I get fragments for characters here just like that. 5 wins per day. So that is that piece there. Very, very easy, very friendly and courteous to your time, of course. Shrine of Heroes is going to be your tried and true dispatch mode. Merchants is pretty straightforward. You also have these monster caves. Let's go ahead and do one of these, and I'll show you what autoplay is like as well. So we'll go here on into the monster cave. The more you defeat these monsters, the higher the difficulty goes. As you guys can see, he is weak against goblins, so we get to use our new homie. He's only going to be level 1, but you know what? That's going to be okay by me. Where's our new guy at? Here he is. Look at that smirk. Do I have anybody else that's strong against goblins? How about this cat girl? So let's go ahead and jump on in. So this is going to kind of... You don't have to beat these in any set amount of turns or anything like that. It's just really just win, right? It's all about just winning in this one. So I'll go ahead and turn on autoplay because I'm definitely strong enough to defeat this. So up here at the top, ×2 or ×3 speed autoplay. Gonna be some easy claps. GG. Comes back a little bit stronger. There goes my little cat girl, and then hold on. Do ×1 speed so we can see our new giant guy. Giant versus giant, dude. there you go. Put that bad boy back on ×3 speed. So as you do your dailies, you get entries into these dungeons, and these dungeons allow you to basically get a currency that allow you to go to a merchant shop to get really, really important upgrade materials. Easy, easy clap. Very nice. And you saw the rewards there. Got a little bit more rewards there. And you can see this little torch over here. This is the currency used to go inside this dungeon. So you're not going to be doing that all day. There's not any real, like, tedious all-day grinding type of content in Knighthood, so it's definitely a really good cell phone game because you can actually pick up your cell phone. Check this out. You can pick up your cell phone and actually play a game. You can actually actively play a game. If we go in here, here's all the stuff that you get via that currency. So you definitely want to be doing this every single day. You can get charts for other heroes. You can get cosmetics. Dude, I kind of want to buy that cosmetic right now. I'll buy that cosmetic right now. Very, very nice. So that's pretty cool. To be honest, you're way more, when it comes to like min-maxing, you're much better off buying these here because these allow you to limit break your equipment. So what I did there was a pure vanity play. But sometimes you gotta chase cosmetics, not waifus or meta. Oh God, edit that out, edit that out. Dwarven Foundry here is your crafting system. I actually made an equipment guide on this. It might be out of date. So I'm not going to go over it in this video because there might be more to it. I need to do some figuring out offline before I talk about that. So that's that. I'll show you Onslaught last. And then bounties are also a little system here that as those roaming monsters are spawned on the map, you can go fight them and get even more bonus equipment and whatnot. So let's go back over here to the home screen. We're going to go over to our knight screen here. So here's our knight in question. And like I said, there are a lot of different ways that you can customize your character, not just cosmetics wise, but also on the armor that you wear as well. So there's magical armor, heavy armor, light armor, and these also give you different attributes as well. So if you're trying to defeat something that does a lot of damage towards magical defense, you might want to switch it up and wear a different type of armor. It's not just about which thing has the highest armor class. Sometimes you want to switch it up just based on the enemies that you're fighting as well. But it's been a long time since I played the game. I don't want to go too deep into that just yet. Let FG get, acclimated to the game again, and we'll talk more about all of the min-maxing action here. But if I wanted to upgrade this piece of gear, very straightforward. It tells me exactly what I'm looking for, and if I don't have the piece, it'll tell me exactly where and to go get it. So very, very streamlined in this game. I always really kind of appreciate that. And it's actually gotten better since the last time I played it. And then, of course, you can also customize your cosmetics here as well. Hair, skin color, paint. You got my little thing over my eyes, my ears, all kinds of stuff. And not to mention that Lost Saints event that I showed you a little bit earlier has some unique cosmetics as well. So let's jump over here to the final piece of gameplay I'm going to show off in this video is the Onslaught dungeon. So this is kind of like a tower mode, as you guys can see. But all of these tower modes have different types of modifiers here as well. So let's go in here and see what we need. So minions arrive each turn, defeat the boss to win. Chaotic boost. So chaotic heroes do 50% more damage. So if we go in here, oh dude, I didn't even know about this. So as you use heroes, you can only use them one time in this tower mode. So you gotta be very mindful of who you bring. And you might not want to bring your strongest characters right off the bat. I see. We should be good here. I'm pretty overpowered for this content right here. Very, very nice. So this kind of gives you a reason to kind of go through all of your heroes and use more than just your primary ones here. So the boss will let you know how many waves of summons it has left. So if you wanna min-max properly, you can definitely just kind of beeline towards the boss here. I think the AI might do that. Let's see what the AI does. Like, you definitely don't want to pay attention to the ads here. There we go. Good job, AI. So there you go. That is one floor down. And as you guys just saw, those heroes are now completely exhausted. They can't fight another round. And you move on over here to the next one. So this is Dark Boost. So dark heroes do more damage. Dude, I don't even have any dark heroes. Man, I'm about to go pay to win right now. Now it's time to pay to win. I ain't paying to win. This is leftover currency. Also, speaking of leftover currency, check this out. I could have swore that this was illegal to do. Like, I could have sworn this was illegal to do. What are you talking about, FG? I could have sworn that if a player, I could have sworn there was a court case about this, that if a player buys one of these 30-day gym packages, you have to give them 30 days worth of gems. Even if they log in or if they don't log in, it doesn't matter. You have to give them 30 days worth of gems. I could have sworn, maybe it didn't pass in the US, maybe it was in a different country, but I could have sworn I read that somewhere that you can't be like, haha, you didn't log in for 10 days, so you don't get 30 days worth of gems. Like, no, they're supposed to hold them for you until you log in for 30 days. I could have sworn that happened, but I don't see that ever. Until today. Knighthood actually did it. So I haven't played him forever, right? I've not played him forever. But when I came back, I still had 21 days left on my 30-day gem subscription. So once again, I might be misremembering that, but I could have sworn somewhere in the world, some country made it so that developers weren't allowed to do that. Because you gotta think about it, it is kind of scummy, right? Like, why do I have to log in? If I miss, if I'm like out of town for 5 days, and I can't log in to collect my daily gems, why do I get screwed out of those? It doesn't make any sense. But shout out to Knighthood for not doing that. So let's end the video off with 2 more summons here. We got another 1,000 event points and some more Blaine. Dude, they really want me to use Blaine. Strong against goblins, giant face. So I guess you get 1,000 event points no matter what. And then we also have Najuro. Let's see what this guy looks like. Awaken Blade and a Swallowtail. Very, very nice. Dude, I don't have any Dark Heroes though, so I guess I'll try to beat that without having any Dark Heroes, I guess. If we go over here to the Lost Sands event, we're making our way down here. I was gonna say making my way downtown, but I felt like, you know what, FG? Don't do it. Don't do it. I did it though. If I buy that pass, I'm already thinking about it. I do need a good cell phone game, a game that I actually play, not on emulator. I know I'm playing on emulator right now, but this is not the way to play. All right. And then I got a Shard of Tara. Let's see what you are all about. Oh, hello. Furious Strike, Brutal Wave, Strong versus Trolls. That is an awesome looking weapon. I kind of appreciate this really kind of simple art style that this game has. Very, very cool. The only thing I didn't show off is PvP. I'm not going to do that in this video, but do know if you played Knighthood before, you can now use autoplay. You can now use autoplay in PvP. So shout out to them on that one. I'm going to use these like low tier heroes here. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, Blaine, don't mean to look at your crotch like that. Are you a dark hero? Oh, okay, well, there you go. They use a dark hero. Or maybe not. I think it's just, okay, just Golem and Cult. All right, whatever. Let's go. We'll be fine, I'm sure. I just want to look at one more boss before we end the video here. Like, the simple polygons just really, really work. Some of our little heroes here. Got my brand new cosmetic. Very, very nice. Well, there you go. So, Knighthood, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier in the video, I really do feel like this game was absolutely a victim of circumstance and just timing. I know when you think about it, this game has nothing in common with 7 Deadly Sins. I completely concede that fact. But when 7 Deadly Sins was on the way out, there was just so much hype behind it. So many people were like, yo, this is gonna be that game. A bunch of other YouTubers told me so. It gotta be, right? And I'm not saying 7 Deadly Sins is bad. All I'm saying is right now, that luster, all of that hype of 7 Deadly Sins, the people that are playing the game now are playing the game now, right? Everything has calmed down. So I feel like if Knighthood was dropped by you because of that, or maybe you never looked at Knighthood because of that, I think now is a really good time to revisit this title. And I wonder if they'll be able to kind of get a second wind. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, I'm dying. Speaking of second wind, wait, no more hits. You know what? I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video later. This dude's just laughing at me. This dude is busting a gut laughing at me. You know what, dude? I'll be back. Trust.